Hey everyone, thanks for visiting us this morning. ArklateXHomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses with your update on what will be another rainy and cooler day across the Arklatex. Start you out with a look at what's happening outside. At this hour, we do have the rain falling in Shreveport-Bossier once again. Not as heavy as yesterday morning, but we do have some isolated, just kind of light showers moving through, and that will likely continue through the morning here. And in Texarkana, still pretty dark, so you can't see much, but you can see the reflection off the pavement there. So we've definitely seen some rain up in the Texarkana area as well this morning. So radar showing most of that activity either along I-20 or I-30 this morning. Not seeing the heavy rainfall that we saw yesterday, and I think if we do see any of that, it will probably be later in the day today. But temperature-wise, even cooler than what we saw yesterday. We do have some low 60s, Idabel at 64, and all other locations into the 60s this morning. So it is a comfortable start to the day. And yesterday, we saw a lot of areas didn't make it out of the low to mid 70s, and this afternoon, that will be a possibility again. So I think worst case scenario, we're looking at temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s today, so forecasting upper 70s, both Shreveport and Texarkana. And kind of a look at what's happening this morning. Some of that rainfall that popped up yesterday, it's kind of what's moving overhead this morning, so we do have just some lightly scattered activity. But notice down along the coast, we do have some of the heavier rain bands making their way inland, and there's a stationary front there. That was the cold front that moved through this weekend, pulled up stationary on the coast, and it's actually going to start lifting back north as a warm front here over the next few days. So I think that is going to keep the chance of rain in the forecast not only today, but likely through the day tomorrow as well. We'll show you Futurecast, which may be a little bit underdone, but I kind of agree with what it's showing this morning, as we'll see that scattered activity and maybe dissipating. So we may get a little bit of a break here late this morning into the afternoon, sitting under otherwise mostly cloudy to overcast skies. I think the sunshine will be kind of ruled out in most locations today, and then Futurecast showing those rain and thunderstorms trying to pop up later this afternoon and into this evening. And that's where I think it may be a little bit underdone. I think we may see that activity arrive a little bit earlier and probably push a little bit further to the north in the Arklatex here. But either way, we are looking at the possibility of rain overnight and into the day tomorrow as well. And again, we did see some heavy rain yesterday morning. Shreveport did flood some roadways, so if you kind of hear the heavy rain going at any point today, there is the possibility we could see some of those poor drainage areas take on some high water again today, just due to the amount of rain that we did see across some of the region yesterday. A good 1 to 2 inches in several spots here. So 7-day forecast will show you a bit of a warm up tomorrow, but we're going to keep that rain chance fairly high. And again, warmer air making its way up from the coast behind that warm front lifting north across the region. Should be back to near 90 late this week into the weekend, kind of those 30 to 40% just isolated scattered rain chances. So weekend right now looking free of rain. But one other thing that we are keeping our eyes on this morning, we do have a tropical wave down there. You can kind of see it between the Yucatan and Cuba. It really kind of pops out on the infrared satellite here. The National Hurricane Center now giving that a greater than 50% chance of developing either into our next tropical depression or tropical storm. And right now, most of the model indications take that over towards South Texas. But of course, a lot can change here and could make a little bit of a turn towards the Louisiana coast. We just don't know at this point. So we'll continue to keep you updated on that. And right now, just have a great day, everyone.